Just when you folks thought it was all over 14 years ago, Shrek 5 is finally happening. And who knows, maybe Shrek 18 in like 2126. DreamWorks. Just to clarify, this is not a rant video. It's just me uh, venting to you all and having a productive discussion on why I think DreamWorks recently has been uh, is going on a brief downward spiral, and why they are scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas right now, and why I'm disappointed in them. I think green knighting Shrek 5 is for July 2026 is so stupid. I don't see how this could work. Shrek 5 was supposed to be just a fan film, just a rumor that's been uh, talked about for 14 years now since Shrek Forever After. And for years and years, everybody thought, like, that's ever gonna happen. What a load of. And yet now, here we are. Well, thank you, DreamWorks. You just contradicted yourselves. Didn't you build up all that hype around Shrek Forever After being the final chapter, and now you lied, and now it's not the final chapter? And at least Forever After had a reason to exist. It was justified to apologize for Shrek the First, and it to wrap up Shrek's storyline nicely, and I think it was the perfect ending. The more I revisit Forever After, the more it grows on me and the more underrated I think it is. So I don't see what more story there is for Shrek and co after Forever After. Forever After had original ideas with the Shrek alternative universe. It was different from the formulaic Shrek and Donkey go on a quest. Whereas is Shrek 5 gonna go back to the traditional roots of having Shrek and Donkey go on a quest again? Are Shrek and Fiona gonna be in a retirement home, and are their children Fergus, Fargle, and Felicia gonna be the protagonists? I mean, uh, is the gingerbread man Gingy gonna take the lead? The point is, it's gonna feel like a total fan fiction that's we don't need to see. And Cameron Diaz retired from acting exactly 10 years ago, so I was shocked that the DreamWorks and Universal talked her into reprising her role as Fiona. But uh, the but all the voice actors, Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Eddie Murphy, are far older now. So are they far too old for their roles at this point? And I just wish DreamWorks would, have a more original idea for 2026. Like, I get it, Shrek is highly bankable. It's the original Shrek was the movie that's put them on the map, and even Shrek the musical has been a hit, as has Shrek 4D in Universal Orlando in Florida. But just saying, How to Train Your Dragon, the best example of a perfect franchise, knew when to stop and knew when to stop at three. And we all know Kung Fu Panda 4 sucked and was one too many. I get Kung Fu Panda 4 has its defenders in the minority, but as a fan of the first three, I thought it was too different. I think DreamWorks are going on an unoriginal cash cow phase here, as now that they're remaking How to Train Your Dragon into live action stupidly and pointlessly, Kung Fu Panda 4 was not even a quarter as good as it should have been, and felt more like it was made for the money. And now Shrek 5, you see the pattern here. And not only that, but it's directed by Walt Dorm and co-directed by the director of Minions: A Fall of Gru, like the director of Trolls Band Together and Minions: Fall of Gru directing Shrek. Sorry, Rumpelstiltskin. You you put on a fine vocal performance for Rumple and Shrek Forever After, but your directing skills leave a lot to be desired. That said, the Donkey spin-off, which is also in the works, that has promise. That could be good, as at least that's different. And telling a new story with Donkey, it could be as great as the Puss in Boots movies. See, DreamWorks, you can still continue Shrek's legacy for the new generation of Shrek fans with Puss in Boots and Donkey. You don't need to go back to Shrek again. Shrek's story is done, finito. You know what? I would rather DreamWorks greenlight a Madagascar 4 instead of a Shrek 5. If they had to greenlight another sequel to one of their most successful properties, where has Madagascar 4 been? I mean, that could be a decent story if they and the circus gang went back to Madagascar. We still need to find out if the gecko on Julian's crown was a worthy king of the lemurs in Julian's absence, uh, and plus, yeah, Shrek 5, it feels like it's going to be the Toy Story 5 of 2026, and I personally am not counting my chickens that it's going to be any good. And to those that say, "Oh, Harry, give it a chance," well, everybody said give Indiana Jones 5 a chance, and look at how that turned out. So yeah, I'm personally 100% more anticipating Frozen 3 in 2 years' time. Though Wild Robot and the Bad Guys 2 could be the two upcoming great DreamWorks properties. Yeah, so at least they're not all of their upcoming projects are just made for cash. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hearing my honest thoughts. And what is your reaction to Shrek 5 being greenlit after all this time? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I yeah, force myself to sit through Despicable Me 4. Yeah, that day will soon be upon us. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.